How do families with children feel in different areas of Antalya? What district is more convenient for them? In Turkey, kids are cherished everywhere, so in the capital of Turkish Riviera there are perfect conditions for children. But Antalya is a big city and newcomers don't want to make a wrong choice of district. That's why today, Tolerance Homes, whose employees have their own children, will help you understand their situation with schools, kindergartens and other children's infrastructure in different districts of Antalya. Antalya is the perfect city for families with children of all ages. There's sun, sea, many compatriots around, and many places to accommodate the heirs, from kindergartens to universities, with all the clubs and sections. And in this aspect, capital of the Turkish Riviera easily surpasses small resorts town like Alanya and Kemer. But what district of Antalya is it best to live with kids? Let's find it out. If you're interested in Antalya for living, check out our most comprehensive review of the city by this link. In Antalya there are 4 major districts, each of which is divided into smaller ones. Muratpaşa, it includes the historical city center. Konyaalti, it stretches along the famous beaches. Kepez, the largest district in a distance from the sea. Doşemealtı, a district on a hill far from the sea and the main part of the city. There's also Altintas, a new district behind the airport, but it's still developing, so it's not suitable for living with kids for now. What do Tolerance Homes employees say about the districts? Where they live themselves? I live in Lara and I have a 5-year-old daughter who currently attends a private kindergarten. Our neighborhood has a wide variety of childcare centers, schools and parks. Every evening we can take a walk on the promenade. It's a comfortable area for families with children. We live in Konyaalti. Here you can find everything you need. Stores, schools, daycare centers. The sea is nearby with sandy beaches. You can even take a trip to Kemer from here. I live in Muratpaşa. I have a 7-year-old daughter who goes to school. What I like about it is that there's a wide selection of schools. Yes, there might be not a promenade or the sea nearby, but there are parks and places to take a stroll within walking distance. If you'd like to be closer to the sea and go swimming, Konyaalti might be preferable. However, having a car makes many things easy. But if you don't have a car, you'll need to drive from Muratpaşa to reach the sea. Most newcomers, especially foreigners with kids, mainly settle in Konyaalti, Muratpaşa and Kepez. Let's start with the largest of these districts. Kepez is the largest and most populated district in the capital of the Turkish Riviera. It's enough public schools and kindergartens in all districts of Antalya. For immigrants who consider their children's future in Turkey, public school is a good choice. Kids adapt more quickly here to the environment, culture and, most importantly, the language. To help the child learn Turkish more quickly without falling behind in the curriculum, parents often enroll them in a lower grade, for example from 6th to 5th. Admission to public schools is based on residency, and the kid must have a residence permit. The only drawback of public schools is the overcrowding of classrooms, sometimes with 35–40 pupils, and the fact that children attend school only half a day. So for the rest of the day, parents need to find other activities for their child. The quality of education in public schools is quite high. You can find a good school in every district, and we recommend checking reviews on forums to choose the best one. Among private schools in Kepez, we can mention Antalya Bilim Koleji and Antalya Koleji. Both are very interesting. You can read about this and other private schools in Antalya in a special article on the Tolerance website. The link is in the description below this video. In Kepez there are not as many parks and squares as in coastal areas, and the sea is a bit far from here. However, transportation is good, including convenient trams that quickly take passengers to the city center, the zoo and the airport. There are many large stores in Kepez where you can find goods for children, and the largest hypermarkets such as Metro and IKEA are located here too. In large shopping centers like Erasta, there are cinemas, playrooms and food carts. In some places such as Özdilek Park, you'll find whole children's entertainment centers. You can have interesting walks in the large Dokuma Park, where peacocks, ducks and of course cats live. There is a toy museum, a forest library, badminton, table tennis and playgrounds. Watch the full overview of the Kepez district through the link on the screen. Muratpaşa and its part Lara is a large district in the center of Antalya, which is divided into many smaller neighborhoods. Muratpaşa is home to the most private schools in Antalya, like for example the Moscow International School, that also has its own kindergarten called Solnishko. Also here in Muratpaşa you'll find the largest and most prestigious Bilfen Antalya Secondary School, with nearly 100 classes. There are branch campuses of private schools that operate in other districts of Antalya as well. For example, in Lara there is a branch of Antalya Konyaalti, which follows the Cambridge International School program and focuses on the musical and sports development of children. The Muratpaşa district is also well developed in terms of other infrastructure for kids. There are plenty of kindergartens, clubs and sections. The district is home to the largest and most beautiful urban park, Karaalioglu Park or Fales Park, which has everything for a comfortable family day out: restaurants, cafes, playgrounds and exercise equipment. From its elevated position, you can enjoy breathtaking views of the city. In Muratpaşa, you can take interesting walks through the old town and near the ancient harbor. The famous Antalya Archaeological Museum is also located in this district. There are many shopping centers with entertainment options in the area. The most popular one among the locals is called Mark Antalya. It's a landmark place in the city. Konyaalti is the most popular district in Antalya among immigrants because it stretches along the promenade and the beach. In Konyaalti there is a private international Russian school. It is a boarding school with in-depth study of Turkish and English. Class sizes are 9-10 students. The school is based on the International College of Tourism Eduant, and it also has a kindergarten for Russian-speaking children called Limpopo. There are branches of private schools that operate in other areas of Antalya as well. For instance, in Konyaalti there is a branch of the ISTEC school that follows the International Baccalaureate program. Some subjects are taught simultaneously in Turkish and English. In Konyaalti also located one of the campuses of the Antalya Konyaalti International School. From the 5th to the 8th grade, many subjects are taught by experts in various fields, including science, robotics and programming. In Konyaalti, you'll also find Akdeniz University, a public university with a wide range of faculties and a strong teaching staff. Of course, prestigious private schools are not the only factor attracting foreigners with children to Konyaalti. This district is adjacent to a long beach with a beautiful promenade along it and city blocks with numerous playgrounds. There are many sports sections and creative clubs here. Konyaalti is home to a large amusement park called Aktur Park, as well as numerous parks and squares with open spaces for volleyball and basketball. Doşemealtı is a large district of Antalya located away from the sea in the city center. In Doşemealtı you can find the most English-oriented and exclusive private school in the city, Antalya Konyaalti. It is accredited by the Cambridge International Schools. The environment is good, the tuition is expensive, and the quota for foreign students is no more than 30%. Therefore, those wishing to enroll their children in this school may have to wait for several years. Another private school is Bahçeşehir Koleji, which also has a campus in Lara. They are welcoming to foreign children heartily. In Doşemealtı you can find one of Antalya's two universities, Antalya Bilim University, which is private, requires tuition fees and accepts students based on their high school diploma. Here they are teaching in English. Like in any district of Antalya, you can take your children to parks and squares in Doşemealtı, although the squares here are quite small. In the forested area surrounding the district, there are designated picnic spots, sports facilities and children's play areas. You can also enroll your children in music schools, dance classes and other clubs in this area. Additionally, there is a semi-Olympic-sized swimming pool in the same building, where your children can learn swimming year-round. When choosing Antalya for permanent residence with children, you can confidently consider almost any district of the city except perhaps Altintas. Altintas is a new district that is not yet fully developed, making it suitable for investment but not for living with kids. You can watch a video reviews of the pros and cons of Altintas at this link. In all other districts, there are private and public schools, clubs, sports sections, parks and entertainment centers for children. Kindergartens oriented on immigrant children are mainly located in the Muratpaşa and Konyaalti areas. Through this phone number, you can always get advice on what district to choose for living. And on this website, there is an extensive database of real estate properties at various prices, not only in Antalya but also in other cities in Turkey. Tolerance Homes is pleased to assist clients with all inquiries, and our service doesn't end after the deal. Give us a like and subscribe to the channel, for we provide the most useful information about life, real estate, and moving to Turkey.